So it's my so the tic-tac-toe game is actually a console game that allows two players participate at the same time. First player is X in blue, and the second player is yellow. Circle. So I'm going to launch the program right now. So I'm starting the program. Oh, couldn't find project on. Mm, I guess I am in the wrong directory. Change my directory. So then.net. Um, so it's going to take a while. My machine is off. It's pretty okay. All right. So here we have the tic-tac-toe game. And this is where to begin. Enter the name for player one, which is represented by X, by the letter X. So I'm going to use my name. Then use my friend's name, whose name is Brown. Okay. Um, now, so this game actually have a memory. My little console game has a memory, and the previous game, the last game that was played, was actually between Ite and Brown. And no, Brown did not win, and Ite did not win as well. And this is the board now. So here is our current game. The game is live now. So I am representing the first player. Of course, the first player has to win. So I'm going to select the first column and the first row, which is 0, 0. And here is here. This is where it is. Now the second player, it's Brown's turn, which is Brown is going to choose first row and the first column. Now Brown is there, and I would choose first row and first row and the third column. Now we've all occupied the first row and then move on to the second row. Going to choose this uh, one, which is the second row, and then the first column. Now it's a player X turn. It's going to choose the first row and the second column. And now we have the player 0, player O, have to choose second row, and the third column. Now let's move to the final column, or final row, which the player X turn. So the player will have to out deliberately and now look at, let's see, um that row and the first column. So now it is win. Okay, it has one. So we can see 0, 1, 2, and then this. So the first person who gets to this point is the winner. So, and the program allows us to see the score line. Now, the two players to decide if they wish to play further or not. In this case, I would say yes. So, and now the previous game, the first game has terminated and we exit the previous game. And now I actually entered the wrong keyword. I should have used Y, but instead I enter yes. So what is happening now? I'm going to run the game again. Let's see the history of the game. Oh, now I'm going to use it and Brown in lowercase again. Now, after entered, you can see the previous game we just concluded. So this is the game history, the history of the game. And so that's basically what the console game, the tic-tac console game can do. I think in future, I would love to add more features to it, but for now, so let's walk through the file itself. So here we have, here we have the top, so 5. So we have here game result. So this is where the game result is recorded. So you can see the result of the game. Okay, you can see the moves of each players, and that is basically here. And then we have files. So we can see this particular actually writes the result, move history, board, and then take the snapshot and then log it into the game result file. So this one is to write the final scoreboard dates, and here is to display the last 10 non-empty lines from plot. And so on. So here is, okay, this is a lower. So we have the main game here. I'm not going for that now. So let's look at the players. And so we have the players here. So you can see that we have players here. Oh, deriving from other player. This is a player class. Okay, and then we have the properties, we have structures, methods. So these are all methods that override. These are methods that override other methods from other classes. So then we have this, and then let's move to the board. So we have the board here. So everything about the board we saw just now from the game is here. This is where the winner is checked. This is the columns. This is the diagonal. This is where it tells the user or the game players that the game is the board is full. So assuming we type and there was no winner, and then every cell is occupied, then the game would now return this result, telling both players that the game is full, and then you have to reset it. And then in a bit, we're going to see in a bit we're going to see the moves. So we have the move class here, using the namespace, move namespace, and then we have structed, and then we have the rows, column, symbol, and move number. This is counting, actually keeping track of the number of moves by each player. Then this is what takes it to string. And what else? Oh, we should we? Okay. Okay. So basically, this is where files, after the files have been written, okay, and then written after that, and then it is taught to this. This actually where the writing and reading of files of the game results files is done. This is the engine room for that. All right, so that's just the little about my TikTok console game. Thank you for watching, and I hope to make more videos as I improve this game. Bye bye.